Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Narrator, and I am from the Roman Times Union. We are privileged today to be able to interview these two young ladies from the Roman Empire.
Objection.
Yes?
I am the young lady. She is nothing but a street dweller.
My goodness. Well, from our point of view, you are both young ladies, and we will be interviewing both of you. As I was trying to say, one from the wealthier side of the Roman Empire, and one from the poorer side of the Roman Empire. From the wealthy side, Miss, what is your name?
My name. You do not know my name.
I'm sorry, I don't.
My name is Esther.
And ma'am, your name? Miss, may I inquire as to your name?
My name is Fancy.
As I was saying, I will be asking the two of you a series of questions.
Oh, me first, because I'm in a higher class than her. And one more question.
Yes, ma'am.
Do I have to sit so close to this?
Miss Esther, please. Try to control yourself.
That's fine. I didn't want to go first anyway.
Miss Esther, where are you from and how did you become so wealthy?
I'm from Rome, and I became wealthy because of my father.
Your father? How did your father become so wealthy?
He was a blacksmith, of course, and he was selling swords when a war broke out in Rome. And he sold at least 1,000 swords a day. And he was able to raise his prices up because swords were so important to the soldiers, and we needed to win this war.
I see. When your father died, why didn't your mother inherit the money?
Fortunately, my mother died. It's half good and half bad for me. I miss her, but she would have inherited the money and I wouldn't be able to live a luxurious life as I do now.
So, Miss Fancy, since you are poor, where do you live?
I live on the streets of Rome.
On the streets?
Yes.
Is that hard to do?
Very.
How do you get your food and where are your parents?
Well, my food, I have a job working at a stand, of course, selling product, and it pays just enough to where I can get food. My parents, they threw me on the streets when I was 1 because they didn't want me.
Oh my goodness. So you lived on the streets all your life? It must be hard. It must have been hard at the beginning, but has it gotten easier over the years?
It has, but you always have to deal with being not accepted or like having to be able to live on just a tiny string. And it wasn't very easy at the beginning, and over the years I've had some friends help me through it.
Was there ever a time that you thought you might die living in the streets?
Yes, it was just a couple of times where I went a very long time without food because I didn't have a job, and I thought I was going to starve to death.
Wow. Do you think you'll ever meet your parents?
No, I really don't. I don't know what they look like. I don't know who they are. I don't know where they're at, so, and plus, they will never accept me anyway as a street rat.
What was the worst thing that has ever happened to you?
What
I went
do you do
28
for a
days
living?
without eating. What do I do for a living?
Yeah, you know.
So
work.
that must mean your life is very hard.
It's very tough.
I don't
But
understand.
I
Who
will
cleans
always
your
remember
house?
the
Who does
saying
your laundry?
that
Who
this-
cooks for you?
That I went to a church and they told me, they said all things are possible through God. I do nothing for a job.
How does that
Work
encourage you?
is very dumb to me. I have a husband who takes care of it. But now after I've heard that, families have money to make for me. And
I see. Thank you very much for your input, Miss Esther. We're going to move on
There
to
you have it,
Miss,
ladies and gentlemen.
the young lady
Two
from
very
the other side of
different
Rome.
lives in Rome. This
course
is
you
Narrator.
adios, and
Goodbye.
no one's cooler than me.